Hello, my name is Nur Sofietu Akmar. So today I will talk about product hand sanitizer. In this pandemic today, I believe hand sanitizer are the product that search everyone. Everyone has had one of two days. It's late fall and you are stuck at home, wrapped in every blanket you own, consuming bowl after bowl of soup and regretting each and every handshake you have given over the past week. Yes, you have the flu. With cold and flu session here, it's important to take the necessary steps to make sure you and your building are prepared, including putting in place effective touch point cleaning, hand washing, and sanitizing procedure. There's a good chance that hand is dry and cracked. Hand sanitizer come with certain side effects that can affect your skin and more. They are an essential tool in the fight against the spread of COVID-19, but not without problems of their own. We asked the top professional about how to minimize the pain so you can still use hand sanitizer and without problems. First, a hand sanitizer that has too much fragrance could be loaded with toxic chemicals like phthalates and paraben. Phthalates are endocrine disruptors that can affect human body development and reproduction. Parabens are chemicals that can negatively affect the functioning of hormone, fertility, birth outcome, and reproductive development. Second, the overuse of alcohol-based hand sanitizer to safeguard against the germ and infection causing pathogen could inversely increase the risk of infection via skin disorder. Overdoing may remove unique bacteria on the skin that is not good. Third, the primary disinfecting ingredient in hand sanitizer formula as ethyl or isopropyl alcohol, and they are formulated along with thickener, softener, and sometimes fragrance to curtail the strong smell of alcohol. Frequent use of it can cause skin irritation or dry out the skin. If you have sensitive skin, the effect can be worse. The drying out is caused by alcohol. For the solution, first, find a phthalate and paraben-free hand sanitizer. Second, unlike hand sanitizer, soap and water can effectively remove dirt, cream, and eliminate pesticide and other chemical residue that are lingering on your hands. Third, washing hands with warm water and soap are the best way to kill any germ, but there are times when you don't have access to a sink and soap. So what are the benefits? Alcohol-based hand sanitizer help to deter the spread of germs and illness-causing bacteria, particularly in busy environments like school and office. Stop the spread of germs. According to a study, 1 in 5 people don't regularly wash their hands. Of those who do, 70% don't use soap. Providing hand sanitizer in key areas, include bathroom and kitchen, make it more likely that people will use it to kill harmful bacteria. Promote good hygiene and health. A healthy building is a productive one. One study in the American Journal of Infection Control found that encouraged the use of hand sanitizer in school reduced absenteeism by almost 20%. Reduce waste. As an extra precaution, many people will use paper towel to open door when leaving bathroom or kitchen. Placing hand sanitizer near exits make it easy for people to defend themselves from germs without needing to create additional mess. How is hand sanitizer most effectively used? It's important to use hand sanitizer properly to ensure it does the job it's meant to do. Get rid of germs before they are able to spread. First, don't use hand sanitizer if your hands are dirty. Hand sanitizer are not meant to clean your hands. They are meant to disinfect residue like oil or dirt will prevent hand sanitizer from penetrating down to your skin. Second, use the right amount. When it comes to hand sanitizer, less does not mean more. You need to apply enough to truly coat every part of your hands. Don't forget about the back of them or your fingers. Third, rub it in until your hands are dry. This way you can be sure that it comes into contact with all the most important surfaces. How to remake hand sanitizer. To slow the spread of coronavirus, we are being told to wash our hands more, preferably with soap and water or failing that with hand sanitizer. The resulting rush to buy hand sanitizer has led to empty shelves in supermarkets and chemists. But it has not taken long for recipes for hand sanitizer to appear online. But do they work? Let's take a look at one popular one. Combine in a bowl. First, 2 per 3 cup rubbing alcohol. Use 99.9% isopropyl alcohol. Second, 1 per 3 cup aloe vera gel. Third, stir. Descend into a soap or pump bottle. Fourth, give it a good shake every now and then. For the conclusion, although many scientific and professional research proclaim that hand sanitizer do in fact prevent the spread of disease, it is still an alternative for the most efficient way to prevent spreading of disease. Hand washing with soap and water, although hand sanitizer do a great job of preventing the transmission of disease. Soap and water is the best way to eliminate all forms of infection bacteria. It is a safe, effective, beneficial, and overall chemical-free way of stopping transmission of disease. It has a minimal amount of disadvantage and still proved to be one of the best methods. It is important to use the right sanitizer in the proper way. Alcohol-containing hand sanitizer are the most effective, and it must be used in a dime-sized amount. Spreading it all over your hands between your finger and covering all surface area. This is the only way in which hand sanitizer will fully complete its job and prevent the spread of disease.